do you guys actually remember what happened this time?
Crow went up in the sky, and I was like, there goes my god.
I just wanted to look into the goddamn whatever the fuck, and I couldn't.
The ravine. Real quick.
We passed through the wall, and fucking little boy got mad, crazy.
He's different now.
He changed.
I was warming
You
up.
know-
And I have not seen him yet, apparently, I don't think, right?
People change if you don't treat them right.
I treated him just fine.
Look at his little
He
asshole.
loved the way he was treated.
Eat this vomit.
He still loved me. Maybe he's into that. I don't know.
Maybe he's not anymore.
Maybe
But it's just
because,
saying,
like...
I'm not into peeing. I'm Delete that. That's not real. It's a joke.
That's a great time to cover up, though.
Subtitles for the visually impaired. DJ spilled iced tea mix all over his cup and then drank it. Licked it right off the
it's
outside
all
of the
over
bottle.
floor. Like, you missed, like, literally, like, 4 pounds just going...
DJ, don't eat that.
I've seen him before, just
now
go.
He's eating it. Yeah, he's just eating the dust now. He's
Honestly,
Take it, ants.
it's like 2% water, 98% just dry-ass mix.
What?
DJ just smacked the shit out of the way, and I can't believe you just
I don't
His
think
teeth are on the ground, dude. You need to stop.
Oh,
You're being mean.
I thought you said my teeth were on the ground. I'm like, yeah, Dwight
Both
would
of
kick
your
my
teeth
ass
are
if I
down.
slapped the shit out of him.
What are you?
I'd just be sad.
Don't make him sad. Damn.
Dwight has face turn on podcast.
Face turn. Aw. I always was.
You guys were at the high top and then you missed a really important character, and maybe you'll see her again. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
High
whatever.
tops.
That was the name of the bar.
Don't you?
Oh, shit, you told me her name by accident and I forgot.
Exactly. But you guys already know her name. It was on the card, but Tip and
Oh!
Tip and them don't know.
It was the Babadook. See.
Should've made sweet lesbian love to her.
Last thing you guys did, you just got out of the high top. Do you guys have both the amulets, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's me and Tip each have one?
Yes.
Last thing you guys remember, whatever. You left the high top, you went through a tunnel. Oh wait, you fought a Cyclops. Fuck.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
Did
that.
do
How
that.
did I forget?
We finished the dungeon, that's where we started the game.
Yes, and now you guys just got out of the mountain, and you saw a ravine when you were higher up in the mountain, and you're like, how do I get down from here? And then you guys were like, let's just keep going. Why would we
And then we
sit
walked
here?
through the crystal wall with the help of Psycho Child.
I got a hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
You did get a hedgehog.
Terry!
Count down all your pets. Go.
I have 2 of them.
3 of them.
I have 3?
You have 3?
Obi.
Oh, it is the secret.
Obi's a
not
man
a
now.
pet.
I guess I could have had that goblin,
Oh, you
Thank
could
God.
have that vote.
but we killed him. I got
Ah,
Terry
shit.
a hedgehog and then my mouse, which I don't remember.
Terry the Tool Man.
It says Shoebox is his name. So,
It is
that's
Shoebox.
his name.
Alright, so let me paint the
You're right.
picture.
I didn't know you can paint.
The picture.
Lilium is kind of leading the charge with Obi, and Eldridge kind of like following behind. Koa is also trying to catch up to Lilium. You were leading, falling back. You're kind of looking for Tip, and then that's when you looked back and you saw all the birds scattered, and like Tip just looking into the sky, and
Crying.
that's crying. And then that's exactly where you guys left off.
So at this point, I'm still
The
on the
approach.
ground. My knees are on the ground and my arms are up. And I eventually slowly, very slowly, put my arms down and then go with the group.
We approached the ravine.
Yeah, the ravine it's not like in
It exists.
It's not like in Minecraft when we walk through and it's just like all the way down you can see all the way through. It's like a kind of a big hole. It's bigger than... It's not as big as any of the Lake Cherishable that you saw around. It's kind of big, but you can see farther down and you see that it goes really far down.
It's deep.
It's really deep. Obi kind of approaches it and looks down, kind of takes off his claymore off of his back and just kind of sticks it into the ground and looks at Eldridge and then back at you, Desmond.
He's having a time of his life right now for some reason.
Still messing around with his mouth?
Desmond. Desmond lines up the goalposts. Let's Obi down. No.
Okay.
You could kick your ass at this point.
I don't know. I'm just going to approach and look. It's down there, yeah.
So all the way down, you can see kind of water kind of going back. You can't hear it because it's really far down there. You can't hear the rustling of it. But there's also like rocks jutting out of the hole as you go down through the walls. So if you wanted, you could kind of use the rocks as staircases if you wanted to go down that way.
How deep's the water?
You don't know.
Wait, so the water is relatively close to the surface?
No.
Oh, okay.
So,
But you can see it.
But you can see it. You know there's water down there.
How small
Are there
does it
rocks
look?
around there?
What?
Are there rocks around
Is it like perfectly circular?
Not perfectly circular. No, it's like something has landed in it, so it's like a crater almost.
Like a crater.
So it's not like all the way down. It's not like man-made.
How deep is this?
I just asked that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the water.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
How
meant,
deep
like,
is it
both.
till the water?
Like,
To
to
the
the
water?
water and how deep the water is.
It's less than 100 feet. I'll say that.
Ain't bad.
You think you can jump and survive?
I think
Better
I
yet.
can.
Could I climb down the rocks?
I said you could use the rocks as staircases. If
Okay,
you
could I
wanted.
climb back up easily?
You don't know that because you're not down there to determine this. Because you could get down there and be like, "Wow, this rock is 15 feet in the air. I can't jump that."
Then I would stop. I'm gonna watch everybody else. What are they doing?
Okay, Eldridge is looking down. He's
Push. No.
Trip him.
and then Howland appeared. No,
He's in the ravine. He's swimming.
He is the crater.
Wait, how fast does it look like the water's going?
not too fast. It looks like that's why you think it.
It's
You
like
can't hear it. It's just kind of flowing back and forth. You don't know if it's rushing, like it's a river.
Mm-hmm.
You just see that it's moving.
Okay, I'm going to climb down.
You're gonna start climbing down.
Yeah,
As you start doing that, Obi kind of looks back at Desmond, but then starts following you.
good man.
Are you gonna say that? Wait, do you say that to him?
I whisper it.
Into his ear?
No. No, I just kind of whisper it to myself, and if you can hear it, then good on him. Good hearing.
I just can imagine if you did whisper in his ear and him just getting really flustered, but like this really tough boy
Oh,
now.
God.
Just really flustered. He's like,
Wait.
oh shit.
He's tougher, right? Is he like... Did he like...
Make him carry you down.
Bro? Is he aging fast?
You want
Is his dick bigger? It's what we want to know.
It's honestly, yeah. No, is he like aging?
He doesn't look like he's aging. He still looks like the same person. He's just taller.
No,
he looks different in the face.
It's
Oh,
just
okay,
now
that's it.
you can see the outline in his sweats.
Isn't he like 8 years old? I don't want to talk about this. Oh, even better, 5. Great.
5? He's 5, yeah.
Can you just make him 18?
It's okay.
You want me to make him 18 now so he can like get on that?
No.
You want to jump on that soul
He's
train?
suddenly aged.
Wait,
Tip, how old is Tip? Fuck.
in human years, I think he was considered 16, but in
My year's like 7, 4 or something.
I think I said
Listen, they're
21.
age range.
Like,
There's no age of consent in this world, but let me tell you, bestiality is looked. Oh, sorry, no, wait.
Look.
Interracial is. Wow,
Good.
that sounds really bad.
No,
now
there's a
that I say
lot
it.
of that. Back in
Half elf?
there was back in
what was her face?
Soulwood Village. The
place.
one girl was trying to date other people from other races.
Janasi was trying to get. Yeah, but like,
That's
there's
right.
the only law there was Andrew, and you think
But-
Andrew's gonna step up and try to stop that?
Genasi's like the top.
Hey, no fucking. Aw, Andrew.
Come on, let's
Not again. Credits roll. Alright,
Maybe
anyway.
that's why we picked a fight with them because it was wrong.
We're going down the
right.
thing.
Anyways, we enter the ravine.
I like how Obi gets like this.
Tip and
move.
Obi are of the same age. There you go.
Roughly.
We can make it happen.
I like as soon as I make him, he becomes determined and he doesn't start paying you attention. Now you're attracted to him.
Typical Tip.
Typical Tip.
Tip's a man.
Anyway,
He's a boy.
are you gonna follow? So
Cut all that out. Point one.
All of Tip's lines are cut out.
Just replace me as a person.
you guys are heading down. Is Desmond going, or is he gonna try to do a cannonball? Like some
I'll go
bullshit?
last.
All right. Eldridge looks at you after everyone has gone.
That you was very unspecific.
No, I
and
said last. Eldred's going before me.
Yeah, well, he's waiting for you to go first.
No, he is going first.
Oh, is there like this like, little stare down going on?
Like, come on, bud. Give him a slap on the back and push towards the pit.
Okay, like you slap him on the back and
fucking falls.
He's going to the pit.
no, you slap him on the back and he reluctantly starts heading down that way. You kind of see him kind of reach for his book, but then he kind of pulls back and then starts heading down.
Anyway.
Yeah.
When you
kind of
think you
you're
got
pissing him off.
trust.
Tip's going first, right?
Yeah, Tip's first.
Okay, as you're going down,
Just the tip. Continue.
Just the tip. As you're going down, you finally. So you guys are. It's not like a staircase. It's not like a perfect thing. You guys are jumping from like the closest one to the closest one, trying to get all the way down there. And finally, you get to the last one that's closest to the ground. And it's not as far up as you might have imagined it when you're up there, but it still seems a little bit
Deep.
high up. But you can easily jump into the water if you wanted.
Wait, like, from up there or where are we now?
Where you guys are at.
Okay. Are we at the bottom or, like...
You guys are at the last stone crevice.
How fast is the water going?
It's just flowing back and forth at this point. Look at me.
You're cursed, dude.
Me?
Why? Why am I cursed?
Who's cursed? Because you looked at me. I mean, yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Why am I cursed? Who's cursed?
Why?
Desmond is telling Tip he's cursed. This is canon now. Continue the RP.
Okay, I'm
Just
cursed.
mumbling in the back.
Dude, I got crows on my side. I don't even...
I got the crows on my side.
If I jump, they will find me and catch me.
So are you gonna jump?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna gently step down.
Gently. So
I'm gonna... Well, I have long arms. Kind of.
you gonna use your tongue?
I can, and I will.
Like a bungee cord? Just tie
Yeah.
at the top and jump down?
That's gonna hurt.
Are you
No,
gonna?
you're strong.
I'm going to do it. I'm gonna wrap my tongue around something.
Around the
Obi.
rock? Why don't you have Obi hold on to it while you're jumping?
He's gonna like
Sexy.
squish it. Yeah,
He'll like it.
yeah. I'll have him hold on to it, and then I'm gonna dangle off. I'm gonna dangle off the edge of it.
How strong is Obi? He's strong.
We
now,
don't.
Right?
Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah,
he
he got
it.
it.
He
He's-
got it.
Rolls
Oh
in
no!
that one.
Oh, you're writing something.
No, I was looking at his strength.
Okay, I was about to finish my opinion.
I'm not gonna tell you because that's gonna ruin something. But he does hold on pretty well. He's not.
Okay.
He's
He,
not
like,
losing any
Firm
traction.
grip, and you're like, oh.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
But it sounds like.
Ah!
And then I
You
I
gently.
slurp it back up.
You slurp back up
wait.
onto his hand.
Yeah, I bore him. Am I like close to the ground? Or
Like
am I-
with your tongue outstretched,
Yes.
holding onto him, you're about halfway between.
the ground. And
Yeah, there's like so it's like a
Let
good.
it go, pussy.
You're gonna be screaming at him.
Yeah, but it's gonna be
Hold your
Hello,
tongue while saying
puppy.
Well, I'll spit my mouth. Little puppy. And then does he do it? I don't.
He
want to
doesn't
do it.
understand you.
You gotta be a little louder.
You just grab on your tongue. Just
Yeah,
shake it.
I shake it like a bell. I do like one like the bell.
Okay, he drops you into the water.
You should have waited until she did it louder.
This sounds so stupid. All right, so I'm in the water.
Okay, you land in the water.
Can I swim? I think I can swim.
Let's hope you can swim.
I don't think I'm the best swimmer. Let's say that,
Okay.
but I can definitely like.
How's your vision, by the way? Roll for perception.
Question. Like,
D20.
Tips in the water, has to stay up swimming? Like, that's how deep it is? Or what's up? Like, is Tip standing in the water? Or, like, has to, like...
Can't reach the ground.
Can't reach the ground, but just barely.
Oh, it's so deep.
So it's, like...
Is that Tip's
5'2".
voice?
Oh,
Tip's
Oh, the hoodlums and the...
Tip touches water.
If I
and
jumped in,
changes.
I would have hit the bottom.
the goblins. That's my voice. I found it out. Like episode what? 6, 3, 4.
83.
I'm rolling for perception.
Oh,
you
rolled a
just
6?
did.
No, I
Don't
didn't.
play games.
You rolled
No,
a 6?
I was doing this.
I'll
I
let
swear
you.
to God,
I'll let this one go.
I was jacking it off.
Right.
5.
Karma. Tip is oblivious to like anything.
What's
that's-
going on? Alright, I'm just like.
Tip does not see the sharks. I mean,
Tip is like too attracted
Stupid.
to this 5-year-old boy.
No! Tip is looking at the sun and his eyes hurt.
Okay, I'll go with
They
that one.
burn. I can't look away. It's too big.
You're up a few stones with Koa. What are you gonna do?
How high is it?
Oh, from where you are?
Yeah.
From where you are to the water? 18 feet.
Where's Obi? Is Obi, like, at the same spot? Like, is it level?
No. He's about 5 feet down. He's on the last stone,
Alright.
looking down
I'm
at.
gonna keep going down the stones, and then I'm gonna wait for Obi then. Yeah, I'll just chill out by Obi.
You're gonna wait for Obi to jump?
Yeah, I gotta make sure it's safe.
Tip's in the water.
I'm looking at
He
the
didn't
sun.
jump. He jumped from halfway down.
I got a long tongue. She might not.
What? Are you gonna tell Obi to jump?
He's not gonna listen to me. No, I'm just.
You guys are just the quietest group ever to each other, honestly.
I am warming up.
We're
Hey, I got a voice now, so.
Oh, all right.
30 hours in. I've got a voice now.
I might have lost it.
Eldritch calls down.
I'll think about it.
Is it deep?
I'm telling you, talk
I'm
now.
about to go deep.
Huh?
Is it deep?
What? Oh shit. What deep?
The water.
What water?
The water you're in.
Swim away.
You're gonna swimming away.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
Just-
swimming.
Well,
some
okay.
way.
So this is.
I'm swimming.
I'm gonna try to also describe this with my voice instead of my hands, so people can understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So, when you jumped down,
Mm-hmm.
you could only see the water going down. But now that you're in the water, you see that it's opened up into this kind of bigger room. It's not really a... The only thing that you can see, though, is the roundness around you
Okay, so it's
and the water. Yeah, so it's kind of like...
And he's asking me how deep it is.
Yeah.
Splash! Desmond lands beside you.
Are you gonna jump?
Yeah.
You jump?
Breaks his
Yeah.
ankle.
I was about to make a cute moment.
Aw.
It wasn't gonna work.
Aw.
I was gonna be like,
Alright, so you
alright,
jump,
okay,
right?
let's go.
Okay.
Jump with Koa.
You're next to Eldridge.
Can Eldritch like...
Oh, what? His cloak is snagged on my boots. Oh no!
No, he cracks his head against the rock. Eldritch is dead.
Oh my god.
Look at D20.
I hate it.
No. I was gonna try to like see if you rolled like got damage because how tall is your character?
Over 5 foot.
8 feet. Could you imagine?
6 foot.
I mean, if you cannonball and like, then your butt just hits the bottom.
I'm not jumping from the top. I'm jumping from like a few levels up. I'm following them down.
Okay.
Tip reached
yeah,
the bottom.
You're like 50.
and then
Barely
we're
reached the
here.
bottom. It was like 5
Are you jumping next to me or on me? You should jump on me.
Next to you.
On me.
And I just foot
Okay.
first, like
foot first into it.
I just
Break
land on my
your
You
feet.
break your leg.
Bullshit! I break my legs.
Unless you're
I'm gonna roll for strength.
Okay, just for fucking so we're not focused on this thing. You jump and you're completely fine. Okay, nothing really happens. Nothing bad.
The waves
happens.
get me and I'm like,
And you're like, whoa!
whoa! I draw it a little bit, but I get back up.
How deep is it? Eldridge calls to you.
How tall are you?
To Desmond.
Nope.
And Desmond says,
It was like 5 foot, so you're probably
Oh.
standing in it.
Alright, it's 5 foot.
Okay.
But like you can stand up.
Like you're
5 foot.
Desmond sounds a lot like Dwight guy.
They both start with D.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it's.
5 foot.
You don't
You not remember your character?
From the winter, my dude.
5 foot.
There you go.
They're-
You just sound like Snake from the Powerpuff Girls.
Snake?
Yeah.
From the Powerpuff Girls?
That's what Desmond is now. He turned into a green man.
Oh boy.
I turn toward
Anyway.
I turn toward Koa and I give Koa a look. I'm like, all right, let's go. We both jump.
Okay, right before he happens, he kind of like
gotta save the mayor.
There you go.
there it is. He kind of like puts his like head down next to his paws, like wiggling his butt in the air, and then as
Ew.
you
Cute.
As
no.
you-
It's adorable.
as you jump, he jumps after you, and picture the camera behind you and following you guys down. The
Wait.
We like in the air turn
Koa's
toward
like-
each other.
You and Cora are both short, so wouldn't you like drown?
Wait, what?
She's a Nixie.
She can
And-
swim. And
Yeah, I
Koa's
can breathe
a
underwater.
And Koa's a shark gator thing hybrid.
So what are you talking about?
What?
They're gonna drown. They're fine.
Which rib?
Don't. I'm out of breath. Obi!
He looks down. He just looks at you.
Copper joy, yeah, the water's good.
The water's good.
It's good, not great.
So from your point of view, you
Water's
see his
fine.
head pop up over this stone.
He's so small.
Yeah, and then you say, "Come in, the water's good," and like you see his head disappear.
Obi, I'm not fucking around. It's pretty good.
And then a couple seconds go by before like you just hear. And
Yeah, that's my boy.
he jumps back. You see his little legs kicking as he's coming down.
You can't fly, idiot.
And he lands in the fucking water. Now, can you guys roll for perception? You
Wait,
two.
why is the water fucking?
Dude, I'm horny
I rolled
now.
my eyes. What?
What?
I like how you in character rolled your eyes. God rolled his eyes at me. 16. Wait. What is my...
It hit the candle. Can I reroll?
There is a rule I go by
never
that.
mind. I got 2.
Sound stable.
I got 2. I just moved the candlestick.
Yeah, there's a rule I go by. If it hits something,
Oh, yeah, or is it
then
just
you always have to re-roll.
19 plus 1, you got 20.
Okay.
Wait, I am plussing something.
I got
right?
18.
What do I see?
What?
Oh, wait.
Wait, what am I plussing?
18.
2018.
Wait. Proficient plus 2. 20 technically, I think, right?
Okay, you guys.
20/20 vision.
420 visions. I got 4.
Nice. Yeah, okay.
420, beautiful. For 2020.
We
Okay,
all smoke weed.
you especially, since you're a bit taller, and you're next to you can see underwater. So,
In the dark?
I have low light vision.
There you go.
Mhm. So you jumped in, and with Koa, you can see under the water, and then you kind of notice a glow underneath. Not if the tunnel's going down, it's nowhere in the middle of where the tunnel would have any type of vision from above. It's towards the edge of the little cove that's inside the water. You see kind of a bright, glowing, glistening thing under the water.
Can I just not see it?
Does
You
it
don't
look
see
like the
shit. You're like,
floor
oh, man,
itself
water.
is glowing,
Oh,
or an
that's
item is?
control.
It's the floor.
Man, it'll be 10 out of 10.
You can't fly though, you lame ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through the
Is
water.
it-
Like, just look at it. Say, like, what's glowing?
You're gonna start walking towards it and look at it?
Yeah.
And are you gonna do the same?
Or
are you gonna swim towards it with Koa?
Yeah. I'm gonna latch on to Koa.
Obi, his head emerges next to you, looking, but only like part of his head, like his nose is just just looking at you.
Is he like bubbling when he breathes? Just
Not at this moment, but he's just looking at you, kind of at you, Tip. Sorry
Okay.
for
Yeah.
encouragement.
Can I just...
You just want to like push him as you walk by.
You don't walk by, just...
As you walk by, you like push his head down.
I'm like, whoa. I smack him against the head, but like as like a pat on the back, but I'm
You just
stupid.
hit him in the back of the head and knock him out.
But like to me, I'm like, that's a good thing. So I basically slap him in the back of the head as a good thing, though.
Do you
Might not.
smile at him? Or?
Yes. I
Okay. Because at first he gets a little bit pissed off, but then he looks at you, and then a
He's
bunch of
going through
bubbles
puberty.
a bunch of bubbles come, and he starts heading towards
All right.
Desmond. Eldridge kind of just throws his hood off of his face. Even now he's drenched. He pulls his spell book out and he's trying to dry it off.
Fucking nerd. I walk past him. I
didn't even remember.
when I'm
he
walking
jumped.
by, I want to push the book right back in the water. Fucking
As you walk,
nerd.
as
You book him?
Yeah.
Alright, do you say fucking nerd? Please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking nerd.
He like stumbles with his book and when it falls back in the water, he jumps in trying to find it as you guys
I
are
hope
walking
he
towards the
drowns.
light. So you guys finally get to
He pulls
the.
the book back out of the water. Desmond walks by.
Okay, you guys go to the glistening spot, and it seems to be this kind of weird, like a generic crystal that like
Yeah,
is
generic. Great value.
you know a generic you like
Yeah.
A
picture.
crystal gem? Interest.
It's
That
just
one.
I have
the
Steven
one-
Universe stickers on my mic.
Whoa,
Continue.
Is Obi Steven? I hate it.
No, he's not.
Does he wear flip flops?
No.
Why is Desmond the blue gem?
You said royal blue when we first started.
Why did you give us gems?
God.
Oh, we fit really well into that.
Why?
You're
There's
dumb,
pearl.
dude.
No, I'm orange. Oh wait.
No, you're
Is there-
Rusette.
Yeah, you're like a red orange.
You're
I'm literally rose quartz.
Yeah, you are, but she's like a mom. She's pretty.
This isn't Crystal Gem.
I've
Okay.
never seen Steven Universe. We're not
Universe.
Alright, continue.
It's really good. There's a dark crystal. It's like a generic crystal. It looks like about maybe 8 inches by like 3 inches around.
Wait, are we?
It's
like,
just
by
kind
it?
of shining. Yeah, you're by it.
Can I touch it?
Okay.
Wait, who's gonna touch it first?
I
I
will.
want to touch it.
Okay, you guys both touch it at the same time.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you make eye contact. We're like,
I did it.
The water swirls and they're transported from another dimension.
And they transport into a different dimension and they're combined together. The end.
Ew.
that's disgusting.
The
The fuck
fuck
is this?
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
But it's not like a cute transformation. It's like a horrible.
Well, like
This
you gotta
is
remember
horrible.
what Tim.
I'm
Oh,
a monster
I look
already.
like, and it's
Ew, like a fish
Some
creature.
Full Metal Alchemist chimera
It's
shit.
a fish with like a really large ass tongue,
There's
basically.
horns all over your face.
Big brother.
Alright, anyway, what happens?
You guys just touch it and that's it?
Yeah, we touch it, and we look each other in the eyes.
Yeah, it's a really romantic.
For a
moment.
long time. I don't blink. So my eyes get kind of dry.
As you guys are just staring at each other, you guys hear some music in your heads as you
Oh, it's like...
as the camera
having a
zooms in on
moment.
both of you.
Okay, what's
And then Obi
It's
comes in and
touched up.
puts his hand over it. What are you just touching it?
Yeah.
Nothing happens. So you're just like messing around with it. It feels like a crystal. It seems kind of loose, honestly, if you touch it.
All
I
right.
rub it and make a wish.
I literally take my entire body and just slide on top of it, holding it with like my arms and my legs, just
My
hovering
hands
over it.
underneath.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Desmond looks around.
I'm rubbing it.
All you see is like it's not too dark because it's not night, but like there's darkness around. It's a cave. Nothing's really lit up except for the entrance above. You're on it, and like you're just holding on.
It's swirling, right?
My hands
Just
still-
in the crystal, kind of
Oh.
like bright.
Damn.
Oh wait, what's the
swirl me.
color?
It's
It's
Like
generic.
a dark.
it looks like a generic crystal, just
clear?
like a stalagmite type thing.
Okay.
It's like popping out of the ground with it just brightness, kind of like that rainbow, that like
Oh yeah.
brightness that bounces off the walls from any of those.
Bright light.
As you're like on it, it kind of like bounces a bit, and then it starts heading back, like you just accidentally pulled it.
It's like a switch.
As you do that, you solved my riddle.
You solved my puzzle.
Desmond put something equally as heavy into the place where it was. A bag of sand to replace
Do you
it.
have a bag of sand?
It's a cave. Found a big rock, and I just
I might have some.
swap.
I saw those 26 sticks.
I don't know if that's gonna weigh as much as the.
It's not
Yeah,
like
I
it's
wanna
not
go.
like a weight type situation. She literally just pulled a lever. It's a crystal. Anyway, so
I didn't take it with me.
I will though.
as she's pulling that, it seems like
I'll find it.
the cave wall comes with it towards the lever, revealing this bright, equally as rainbow. Ignore that, redcon. Like a bunch of different crystal wall, like
Mhm.
top, bottom, and side to side, of just like
Crystal.
pure crystal. Nothing like shooting out of it. It's just like a wall of crystal on each side, just
Smooth?
white, smooth.
Opal.
No.
Damn.
As the wall comes down, the water goes into the tunnel,
Mhm.
but not all of the water goes out. It's just the water going down.
Entire
Is
cave
it like a
drains.
slip and slide?
If you want to treat it that way, you can
I'm
sure
treating it
try.
like-
Sick.
You said that as if I won't make
I was like, I'm gonna ride Cohen.
So I'm gonna be careful.
We head towards the cave sphincter.
The cave. Are you gonna start heading towards it?
Yeah.
Eldridge comes back, like kind of like hitting his book against his thigh.
I look him in the
That's
eye.
weird. Is the water that shallow
No.
that he can reach his thigh? How deep is the water?
Oh shit, thigh. Forearm. Fine, let's do that. It's 5 foot. 5'3" I 5'3", I said that.
Oh man, I'm so short.
Yeah, so like
Teacher was like, "How tall are you? 5 foot." It's 5'3".
because I remember
Seriously, like and my tongue, like it's perfect.
because I remember I wanted it to be like deep, but not like deep
deep.
enough to like kill people. Because this isn't what it was
You
supposed
just
to
see a straw go by.
be. Alright, are you guys gonna go down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you go by, there's like weird type of things in the crystal. Like there's
Worms.
no, just like little like
Space mounds.
no, there's like a warthog. Yeah, that's what it was. There's just a warthog, like a bunch of weird things that are engraved into the crystal.
There's animals.
Yeah, like there's a warthog to your
Like a
right.
boar?
Don't
Wait,
make it
like,
sound so
A
casual.
full animal.
That like a full legit
Or a
animal
Full
is just
legit
like
animal.
Okay.
Full legit animal.
Is there like holes in it, or is it just like nicely?
No, it's smooth. Like you don't know how that warthog got in there. There's like other things like sticks and like
We know how it got in
We
there.
know how to get in it.
weapons.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
There's weapons.
There's weapons around. Just like there's a spear to the left. Like
I touched the walls with my bare skin.
nothing happened.
I lick
And move on.
it.
everyone
It
stares
tastes-
at Desmond like
Rock
It
candy.
doesn't not salty at all. It just doesn't taste like anything. It's like you're tasting glass.
They can't eat it, guys. Solve that puzzle.
Are you sure? I lick it too.
I know, Obi's disappointed.
Obi starts licking the wall as well, but
So
like
we'll
a bit,
walk-
a bit.
Bunch of fucking window lickers. Desmond keeps walking.
But and then like Obi's like looking at you guys like up, and then he like touches the wall, thinking he's gonna do some great awesome thing again, but gets really disappointed and follows
Stubbed
Desmond.
his finger on the wall.
Can't be that.
Because
good.
I didn't see like any of that hand thing. I'm just looking at him like,
This kid's
Stop.
tripping.
what are you doing? Why do you look so disappointed?
Does the crystal look breakable?
No,
Alright.
there's no dents in these
Is
things.
she thick?
She's thick.
Not yet.
She's thick.
It's like
So
4K.
thick that there's a K in it. Alright.
Eldridge comes past you. You two, as in Tip and William, and I should stop saying you instead of
Yeah.
like actual names.
When he passes by, I go to like knock the book out, but I don't. It's like a fake out.
And he's like, oh, no, don't do that.
And then like a laugh at him. Continue.
One for flinching.
Ow. Punch him right in the jaw.
Bully Eldridge like the nerd he is.
We're just switching who we bully in the group.
Yeah.
It's not part of the group.
He walks up to you. Go ahead.
Obi can beat us up now, so we can't bully him.
He walks up to you and kind of whispers. He says, he hits the wall first, trying to get your attention.
I got it.
Fuck you too. She flipped me off.
The bug is on my
I know, I saw
finger.
that. It's funny. Haha.
Piece of shit.
He walks up to you and he kind of in a whisper, trying to avoid anyone else's attention. What is this going to accomplish? Trying to get out of Soulwood? We have to leave. Where's this going?
Eldridge, there's no pussy in the Cloud District.
As they're having this, like, semi-serious, weird, joking conversation, in the background, it literally looks like a beach anime with, like, me and Koa, like, playing with, like, water and splashing at each other. And, like,
I want to
trying
be
to,
the
like, get
ball.
Yeah.
I wanna be
We're
the
gonna toss!
Obi and William are tossing Tip
And
back
Koa's
and
just,
forth.
like, really happy, like, monkey in the middle trying to catch Tip.
I'm like, yeah, I can't see anything.
The beach episode.
I want that to be happening, because Eldridge is going to point back at you guys. I don't think they're any help.
This is such an anime.
I say me and you, let them have fun. We sneak out of here, and then we try to get this done.
Can't trust the nerd.
Sneak to win. This is the best we've got yet. These idiots just stumble upon greatness. Spent my whole life looking for it, and they just stumble upon it. Their natural luck is phenomenal.
You can't say that you didn't hear. You guys didn't hear that. Well, one of these days we're gonna get killed because of this.
I
agree.
sneeze.
I'm
I'm
like,
someone must be talking about us.
it's true.
Okay, well, if anything happens, like another Cyclops, I say we throw them in the way and get going.
Fair enough.
Okay, he starts heading forward, and as he does, 2 crystal walls just slam and crush him. I'm joking. No.
I was so excited for that and you ruined it.
Oh no, I got. Are you guys continuing now?
It's like further going. Is it
Yeah,
going downward? or-
after like a bit, like another minute or two, the walls kind of like open up into another circular room.
When like we're going in, I'm riding Koa, but like I'm on my back, like looking upwards. So that's just me. I'm like looking side to side, but I'm not doing any effort.
Oh, so Koa's you're just
Yeah,
like
I'm
chilling
like on
back.
it like a legit short rest.
I want to hold on to like the tail. So,
Just sliding. And then Obi's like, Obi's kind of like bringing up the rear end, looking back behind you with his like fancy claymore over his shoulders, just trying
You'd
to
be
act all
better.
cool.
If you tried surfing on the fantasy claymore.
Well, maybe he'll try that later when I write that down.
That's right.
Anyway, it opens up, and on the others around. Okay. How the fuck? Hold on a sec. Shit, I wrote it down. Hold on.
When you forget
Ah!
your notebook.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. So around, it opens up into this big crystal tunnel, and it looks like another animal has been entrapped in this case. And encased in this tunnel, around this large tunnel is a large boa constrictor
Tight.
that's kind of circling around the entire room. And where its head is, it looks like it's opened up, like it's about to eat something. And there's just a small, little.
A hedgehog.
It's shoebox.
Hedgehog.
mouse.
It's a mouse.
A
Hedgehog.
Dorm.
A hedgehog.
No, it's not.
Eh.
It's a mouse.
That's not it. He's in there.
Shoebox is a mouse.
Yes.
The doorman.
He's in.
And on the other side, directly from the tunnel, is this square little box that you can see continues down.
But there's that
The snake.
snack in the
Yeah,
way.
there's a snake around.
Does that mean
Hey,
something?
you wanted a sacrifice from out?
No! How did First off, how did you even know? No. I saw you playing with him in the cabin. My soft spot. Okay. Anyway.
Exposed.
Wait, is the snake like in the wall? Or
Yeah,
something?
it's encased
Okay.
in the crystal.
I don't know, just go in the room, I guess. I'm gonna pretend like that doesn't mean anything.
Is there anything like jagged about the wall anywhere or anything?
Smooth.
Everything's just smooth as fuck.
Smooth as ice, smooth as a baby's bottom.
Smooth as Desmond.
You know, there's a lot of babies' bottoms that are not smooth. I don't
That's
get
disgusting.
I would
Give it-
know
give it
that.
Butts.
Is that why you don't like kids?
Because
their
babysit all the
butts aren't
time.
smooth.
Oh, I
Kids are stupid. That's a fact. Don't edit
Yeah.
that out. Kids are dumb.
The end. We're all kids.
Whatever. Is it a perfect square?
more of a rectangular.
I'll go in. We're going
All right,
in.
who's walking?
I'll go in
You,
first.
you're gonna go down
you go.
into the tunnel. Are you gonna?
I'm going to push Eldridge in front of me, but like walk.
As you're doing that, he gets behind you and starts pushing
I
you.
Go behind him.
And
Yeah,
it's just like a never-ending
it's a
cycle.
cycle.
Yeah.
I step forward.
Yeah.
Keep walking.
Are you gonna go into the little square?
Yeah, I'm just walking.
You
Is there a
go-
way to go? I'm going.
All right. I'm guessing you look into the square box. It's not a box, but like it's a
window?
square shape, and it's continues the tunnel. And if you look down, it goes on a slightly steeper angle, kind of like a slide almost, just all the way down.
I set on my shield and give myself a little scoop to get going.
I kick him.
What?
I kick him.
You kick him?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you kick him,
Did
and,
you
that,
say anything, or did you just straight up kick him?
I just kick him.
and he goes sliding down the tunnel, and out you see when you get out there, just this big. It looks like ice, but it's all just crystal. It's all just like this.
Is there like stalagmites and stalactites?
No, it just looks really smooth. Like, but the wall in front of you has this kind of brightness to it, but at the same time, it's dark in other areas. But it looks like there's a light there for some reason. There's a light shining through that crystal. But after you slide down that tunnel, the square gets just a little bit smaller.
This is slowly
So
gonna be
small.
painful for you.
You're okay. So there's the sphere room above,
Oh, should I be drunk?
and then there's a tunnel that goes down into the room that Desmond is in. But the tunnel got a little bit smaller after Desmond went through.
Is there like a wall at the end of the tunnel?
At the end of the no,
No, it's just a big open room.
it's just a big open room.
Okay.
I slid down on Koa.
As you do that, it gets just a bit smaller now. It looks like one more person can go through.
Wait, did
Wait.
did Eldridge go through?
No.
Okay, good.
Grab onto Obi.
Yeah, I'm
Eldridge, come on!
No. I take Obi and I go.
I yell it.
You can't fit with Obi.
Obi, go. I'm gonna fucking kill Eldridge.
Ow!
Oh, let Obi go.
Let Obi go, and
Let
then you're gonna be
him go.
locked in a room with Eldridge. Or you might not. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah,
Let Obi go. Let Obi
The
go.
tunnel keeps shrinking. You're gonna be locked in the room. Wait, no, anything could happen. Thanks, DJ.
We're splitting the party.
No.
Should I not?
Why didn't you all just go down at once?
Because we can't. Only one more person.
One more person now.
Well, when the tunnel's nice and fat, we could all slid down the big crystal
We
pussy.
didn't know that. Now it's tight, which is good because that means she's enjoying herself.
I need a cigarette. I don't smoke.
It is the other way around.
Yeah,
I'm an
that
idiot.
means like she's
It's
did
not.
enjoy.
She's not enjoying it.
She did not enjoy people sliding through her.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You make ouch match?
It needs to be loose.
I start splashing the water upwards on the sides and rubbing the walls.
It's trying to make it bigger.
Do you like it now?
Do you like
It's a big glowing crystal on the ceiling.
I have a tongue.
Eldridge.
Does
Eldridge
he
screams
cry?
down the tunnel. It's getting smaller!
I can see that! Hurry!
I can't fit!
Wait, who can?
You're a fat fuck!
Then stay up there, we'll come back for you.
Obi, go!
You're gonna make Obi go.
Does his claim worth it?
It only take us 45
You're the last person to slide down that tunnel before it's
Oh, wait, hold
gonna
on.
close up and...
Obi, okay, before Tip goes down,
Yo,
Obi...
this tunnel's got asthma.
And we're the block. We're dust.
Why didn't you just grab onto Obi and go together
Because
anyway?
he said it was too big.
It was too big.
You didn't
We
know
were
that. That's not something he would know.
Tip?
Yeah.
So you would attempt... Oh,
I was
let's-
having it and then I slide through and then Obi just stuck there.
This hole was
That's
made for
exactly.
me. Wait a minute. Give me the exact measurements of the hole right now.
the exact...
Exact.
This is a 5-year-old
Let me
kid.
get a fucking ruler out. 15 by... I'm gonna say this is 15.
Because I can slide through shit.
Right.
Little did you know.
Tip can fit in a 1 foot by 1 foot space.
That's true. I can't.
15 inches by...
You're making
So
Dude, that's really fucking small.
That's a
I can't
foot
fit through.
and 3 inches. So you can. It is.
I can.
It's a 1.3 by
So-
1.3, basically.
You're the only one who can fit.
Yeah.
15 by 13, that's why.
Get down there, boy.
Here I
Girl,
go,
boy.
Hold on a sec. So let
Who
me...
am I?
Obi, after he sees it got
Useless.
really small, he takes his sword to it
Should I break it?
and is trying to break it, but there's nothing. There's
Obi,
no
Oh
dents in it.
no, Obi's sword broke. The curse is
Obi! Doc knocked down his book. And then I go,
Knock down his book!
knock down his book.
What? I'm not going to tell you what to say. Alright.
Yeah, don't.
That's right. God.
I just
Obi, would you kindly knock down his book?
Not kind of... Do it!
Alright, so you slide down the tunnel, and as you're going down the tunnel, it's slowly closing around you. It's slowly closing around you, and just as you head out the tunnel, it shuts.
Like a
She's scared.
sphincter. Is there any space left?
It's just a wall now? Or
It's
is it
just
like
a
tiny
wall.
hole? Okay.
You
Desmond's
can't even
dick was
see up the
entirely
tunnel.
crushed.
It's so opaque.
Oh, you left your dick there?
I
Oh,
rubbed it on the way.
Desmond. That's canon. Desmond doesn't have a dick now.
No, it's just really small now.
Alright, that's
Is
fine.
that canon?
How big was
Really?
Desmond's dick in the first place?
Think wisely, because you can make it as big as you want.
Nah.
Yes, you can!
He's an old man.
Desmond's dick
That just mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
was the second person to slide down the tunnel.
No, he did.
What?
Your tongue.
Tongue,
Tip,
yeah.
Tip's tongue.
What was it?
I'm pretty sure it was a foot.
I thought it was 2 feet.
2 or 3. Cause I said 5, and you're like,
Yeah. So you said 2 feet. It was either 2 or 4. It was an even number though.
But it can stretch.
Yeah,
It can
yeah, it is
So
a
2 to
stretch.
3.
Let's say, okay, let's just
2.
say, like, as it's resting, it's a foot, but, like, if you try, like, pushing it out, it
Okay,
goes
I
to
know
a
what
foot
you're
and a
saying.
half.
Can
Three.
it get hard like it takes every time? Dick tongue.
I want to hang out the tip.
Oh.
Is your tongue
No,
veiny?
wait, silds. I don't want to hang out with Tip specifically. Sild.
I hate Tip. Fuck that guy.
Okay, he's kind of dead. Anyway,
Yeah, he is.
you have just lost Obi and Eldridge
And part of Dick.
and part of Dick in the room that you were just out. Is there any type of repercussions with your psyche, or you guys have any reaction to that whatsoever?
Sight?
At this point, I'm like, things been going on like all the time, so whatever.
I think we'll come back for him. We'll backtrack. First, we gotta look through the dungeon. What's
Oh yeah,
up?
what's
We'll
happening? We'll just finally. Everyone
probably
find their
come
way
back.
out, or we'll die.
And you can't do that, can you? You can't leave those characters behind. You need them.
I'll do whatever the fuck happens.
This is
Anyway,
your
looking around
turn.
the room.
Yeah, what's...
Around the room, you look back at the wall that has that kind of light blue shining down. Almost like it's encased in ice, but it's crystal. And
We needed Eldridge.
Shit.
you, roll for perception.
There's 3 vampire men trapped in the crystal.
I fuck.
22. 24.
Oh, man. Natural
Ooh.
20.
I saw that. What was the
What'd
first
you
one?
see?
I saw you roll
18.
twice.
18.
You rolled twice.
You rolled twice.
I'll make you roll again with disadvantage. And I see
The
I'm
first
scared.
one wasn't a 4. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It was a
No, it wasn't.
9.
You rolled a 24.
Shit.
I got you guys.
Thanks.
Tip is so busy looking at the light blue shining from it. That's what you're just looking at. You, however, Lilium, thank you. Lilium, see farther down in that same wall, but like towards the right of it, a small circular thing encased in it. And you want to go head towards that one?
Further in the wall, or
In the wall.
how am I gonna walk through the wall?
No, like you want to go look at it. Do you
Yeah,
want to go look at
yeah.
it?
Desmond does his best to investigate the room. He's just following Lillian.
I'm looking at
He's
light
like
eyes.
following, like I'm like, oh, I got this, guys, and you're just like, yeah, me too, and you.
Yeah.
I'm looking around. I'm like, whoa.
So as Lilium approaches the wall, you see...
Wait. Is it like going through those aquariums where like there are tunnels and the
Yes.
sharks swimming above you? Yeah.
It's just
Yes.
But
like
there's
the-
shit frozen above you.
Yes.
Isn't that scene from Ice Age?
That's what
Exactly!
I was thinking of. I
Yes!
was thinking about Allison.
I've never seen Ice.
Hey, fuck off.
We gotta watch it right now. Pause this episode.
Why are movies haunting me?
I used to watch it every day.
Desmond's dead. You see...
William's just crying, but not over Desmond's death.
No, but Lilium looks in and you see...
Something you have to write down.
It's a...
Something that
Encased
viewers...
in it, it is a white circular amulet
Gotta get that.
with this symbol
Hold
on
on. Give me a hot minute. When I mean hot, I'm
Wait,
fucking
wait.
hot, dude.
Hey,
What?
you remember how many edges they had?
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One,
Make sure it's
2,
accurate.
3. Well, that's 6.
That one has 9.
it. 10.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, 9, 10.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10!
I am so proud.
Oh, I counted the first one as 2.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
Symmetry strong.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 10 now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. No, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I can count.
Congratulations. Some of us can count. And
It
it's
looks
white.
like ice.
Women, am I
Or
right?
is white.
It's a man!
You two are women.
But
You're
Lily,
counting the numbers. DJ, an actual physical man, cannot
DJ
count.
is so extra that he made all of them have 10 lines.
Red, white, and blue.
the funny things you do.
Patriotic bullshit. I don't want it.
I don't want this shit.
I wanted that.
Oh, she wants it. Red, white, and blue.
The
Like,
funny things you do. America.
Stupid.
This is you.
whatever. Fucking America.
This one looks shiny.
Is that what you say? Do you tell them?
Wait, where's it at again? Is it like on top?
No, it's embedded into the
Yeah.
wall.
Oh, and
Well, like,
Wow.
I said that, but, like, I don't think anyone understands what I'm talking about.
I'm looking at blue light, apparently.
Yeah.
According to this man.
According to
Look
God.
around
Yeah.
it. Any switches, any objects, any pedestals, any...
What's
How do
that?
I
You haven't
access?
even seen it yet, have you?
You don't see.
I'm following you.
Do you want to roll an investigation to see?
Sure.
Yeah.
18 plus 19, 21, 22, 22.
You're looking around. You don't see any levers or anything like buttons or anything like that. But around, you see one thing kind of sticking out of the wall, sticking out of it. It's halfway in, half out. You can't really see the shape of it. There's not a lot of light
Can't
shining
see.
from the.
Put your hand on it.
I
Yeah, the crystal
investigate
wall.
it.
Okay, you walk towards it.
Yeah.
As you come closer, you see it looks like a human face.
Ew, I hate that.
It's just a head, though.
Wait, what kind of...
I investigate further.
Oh, what exactly are you doing?
What? Why?
You
What kind of
touching it?
face? Does it look fleshy?
Yeah, it's fleshy. It doesn't look like it's a skeleton or anything.
It's not encased in crystal?
Half of it is. Like, it's kind of sticking
And the
out.
rest is just
Not
sticking
half
out?
of it, kind of like the face is the only thing sticking out of it.
cheeks.
I pinched the nose.
Give it a...
You walk up and pinch
Kiss,
the
kiss.
I
nose?
just go, meh.
I'm also with
Well,
them at
she
this point.
didn't, Desmond didn't tell Lilium or Tip anything, so unless Desmond's gonna say, hey, look at this thing, you're gonna kiss it?
I'll just point out to Lily and be like, hey, look at that.
Not me, though.
You're gonna say it's Tip, too?
No, it's fine.
Tip's
I'm-
still looking at that light, apparently.
Poke it.
You're gonna poke it?
Poke it.
Where, specifically?
I'm pinching the
Whatever's
nose.
exposed, yeah.
Oh,
I'm about to poke it and she walks over and goes,
Honk.
Exactly.
yeah.
As soon as you pinch the nose, it's just like, eyes open, mouth opens. Hello.
I hate that.
And
Hello
it can't move, so its
to
eyes
you.
are just kind of... It can't move, but its eyes are just kind of like shifting towards Lilium first, and then back to Desmond. Can't move, so just the eyes are always circling around.
Like, come up to you guys. What the fuck is this?
Name yourself.
Claudette.
Claudette?
Claudia.
Claudette. That's
Yes, I knew that. Listen.
Do I know you?
Yes, you do. It's very very
What's your
important. You
name?
forgot me. You have amnesia.
You don't seem that.
We
bored.
fucked.
Quickly, tell me about this cave.
This cave? I've been here for a long time. What's there to know? That's the amulet across the way.
How do we access it?
Oh, you have to be worthy to do that.
Excellent. How do I prove myself?
Depends what are you lacking?
Absolutely nothing.
I pull off his arm, and I start swinging it toward the amulet.
You're just like hitting it.
No, not hitting, just like, am I worthy yet? I lost this, I need this.
What am I lacking?
I'm lacking
Wisdom?
friendship.
Dexterity?
Wisdom and dexterity.
Desmond doesn't jump in jacks. So he stretches.
Who are your friends? Who are you? Who are you to me? Why do you need this amulet?
I am to you as a god. No.
Oh God! You moved the amulet.
No.
I know one.
I know 4.
It's very important to a great number of people that we access this amulet. If you have any tips that could help us, please.
Well, I could give you the amulet if you are worthy,
Excellent. Now I prove my worth.
This is a cycle.
you have to show weakness and overcome it.
Excellent. I'm a terrible drone.
I stub my toe and then like curl over. Is this what you wanted?
I'm not
cry a
even
little.
crying.
No, not that type of weakness.
I did that for nothing. I'm sorry about your toe.
What would you wish to accomplish?
Get that amulet.
Why do you need the amulet?
To get out of
None of your business.
I want to
Fucker.
find my friend. Still waving the
You-
arm back and forth.
You're just waving it? Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, I'm curled up on the ground, like holding my leg while also waving it, like I want to
She's
find her.
crying.
Real quick, Claudette's not annoyed. I'm annoyed. What?
Nobody's looking at you. We're all
I
looking at
know,
the face.
I'm
You're
like,
just by yourself.
like I'm just trying to like I know my answers. I just want to do the thing. I want to find my friend.
You guys know.
I lean in close. Listen, you little plot developing shit stain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's me.
What were you gonna say? We're all looking at it. We're all
It's
eyeballing it.
it's just a head encased in the wall, and the eyes tip.
Yeah, what?
The eyes go from Desmond straight to Tip.
Mm-hmm. Stop looking at me.
Well, you haven't said anything.
I'm a drunk, an alcoholic. Open it up.
Eyes go back to you. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh shit, this
Back
bitch
to you.
sassy.
What's your name?
Tip.
Tip.
Spell it, try to, I dare you.
T-I-B?
Fucking idiot. It's 2 P's.
Two.
Thing couldn't
It's
even
okay.
spell its own name. Can't even spell yours.
Instant karma.
Two P's. That's,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
PB.
PP.
PB. We all start peeing on the face.
PP.
What can you do about it? Huh? What can you do about it?
Yeah,
Are you gonna actually do that? Tell me if you do.
No.
Oh, I won't.
Why do you wish to have the amulet?
Because then I'll have 3 of them. And 3's more than 2.
Oh, you
And
have
I like
two?
that. I do.
Can I see those
2
two?
P's. I only have... Yes. Wait. Yes.
Oh my
Could
God.
you show me?
I take out the one that I have.
I
don't know
could.
which one I have, though.
This one's imperative. Which one do you have?
I'm going to say that I have the blue one. Because that's Pappy. I stole it from her.
You do have the blue
Yeah,
one.
but we were swapping them a lot.
That's true. But
Even the blue one.
I have the
Well,
blue
yeah,
one.
we'll just. I'll say that I have
The red one.
the red one. I didn't even know what color it was.
You have the red one?
Hey, what color is the one
White.
in the box?
White is just
White.
like
White.
crystal.
Do you show it to her?
I'm not too close, but yeah, I show it.
How close are you?
Like, let's 8 feet away.
Alright.
Specifically 8.
Wow, you must be very worthy to have that.
Yeah.
Do you have one? And the eyes just dart back to you.
Yes, she's holding it for me.
Who?
That doesn't seem to be yours. She's holding it. He's holding it.
Wait, yeah, who are you talking to?
No.
I'm talking to Lilium.
Alright, Lillian.
Is Lillian, are you holding it out?
No.
Oh. And eyes dart back to Lillian. And back to you. She's not holding anything. Are you lying?
No.
Desmond's such a liar. I say that out loud.
And then the eyes dart back to Lillian and back to you. But she's not holding anything.
She's not. She's holding it on her person. It's in her possession. Lilium, show the creature the thing.
I hold up Faye's arm. I have not been paying attention at all.
The other thing, Lilium. The amulet.
I pick up Koa.
The Smamulet.
The other thing. Your other left.
I put it down and I pick up the closest rock.
As soon as
I
you
guess
turn,
I can make this into
when
an
you like
amulet.
turn around and pick up the rock, I like snatch it out of your belt and I'm like, this thing.
I don't think you know where it is. I don't even think I wear a belt.
Where's
Fuck
my-
you. Yeah, that's right. That's right, fucker.
The amulet. Show me the
It's
amulet.
like this, but like different. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I can make one.
Actually,
I
try
pick
that.
up Lilium by the ankles and shake her.
The only thing that's falling out
He
is
did
some
that
of her
to me.
knives from her hands.
Fuck. Just 5 knives fall out.
Yeah. I mean,
Lillian.
don't you have a...
Where is it? Did you lose it?
Yeah,
Can't believe you lost it.
What'd you do with it?
Oh my gosh, what are we talking about?
The amulet that we got from that one from the Hairy Man.
Oh, Harry Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigfoot McGee.
No, I don't remember.
At the speed of sound, Desmond's leg comes out of the...
He's just a bitch. Don't worry about it. Amulet, though, I kind of need that as well. Well, we all kind of need it, but...
We'll keep it on the down low. It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. No, we need to show it to the face.
What if the face is just gonna encompass you inside the
That's what I was thinking, but I was like, baby, who will get the other one? Actually, don't, just shush. Face. You said that I could get it, right?
I said that the amulet that you have, you must be worthy. If you have that amulet.
I do, so I'm worthy to get the other one, right?
That's not how that works.
It should.
You have to talk to management.
Okay, where's that at?
Up the tunnel.
Tip here has an amulet. He has proven himself worthy. Lilium here has an amulet. She has proven herself worthy. How can I prove myself worthy of an amulet?
I'm not worthy.
William!
Do you know I'm a drunk?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Justin?
Just him.
What is this?
She rolled hell.
+2. I'm proficient. Do I add my ability modifier?
Listen, she rolled pretty damn high. I don't know what you rolled, but I'm pretty sure you didn't get it.
It's a 3.
Oh, fuck.
8.
8? Okay. Sure.
Where did you get that 5?
She rolled a 21.
Wait, that was a 4! Wait, I guess not.
So.
Whoa, what's she gonna do? Spit at us?
No.
She probably can control the wall.
That's
It's a she?
This is what you
That's
guys
what I'm
see.
thinking.
Her eyes, after looking at you guys and after he talked, he's like, how am I worthy? Her eyes dart back to him. Their eyes lock. And there's this kind of weird, colorful vision going between both of them. You're just sitting there, like, kind of drooling, kind of like
My mouth is
mesmerized. What you guys see in the vision is everything that's happened in Soulwood. Some parts of everything that you remember, you're like, oh, that's part of like things that have happened in Soulwood, and like some parts that have happened in his past that you guys can't really recognize. But a lot of it is like
fucking a goat.
Oh my god! This man's crazy.
But a lot of it is like him picking up Lilium and throwing him.
Is it just him throwing us?
Yeah, some like
the
stuff,
throwing compilation.
like stuff like that, like
shaking.
yeah, like stuff like that, like him
Wrestling men in a bar.
messing with you guys, yeah, wrestling,
Cutting down.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Stabbing Koa.
I never.
When you guys were like Lilium and Desmond in that standoff for a bit, just about to have.
I kind of tear up, going, oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, and then the visions stop. The eyes kind of roll in her head.
Me slaying a giant single-handedly.
And then, like...
Out of character. That battle was to show you guys working together and single-handedly. Yeah, all right.
I did it.
Back in there. Anyway, Claudette's eyes roll around in her head.
A lot of eye rolling around here. Wow.
Yeah, his eyes are powerful object.
She looks back between you guys and says, "You know how."
Boy.
I might retcon this as soon as I say this.
It's gonna be a pee-pants situation.
Wait, think about it. Give us the real answer the first time. Think about it.
Don't tell me.
You know how to attack, but do you know how to protect?
You mean? Keep that in there.
A big grin comes on Desmond's face. Like a big grin. And he says, "Oh, protecting is what I do best."
Protect? I can do it.
And I'm just like gripping my shield. I'm just like...
Attack.
But mostly,
He drink.
Can you also take orders?
This is
Hey,
not
Desmond,
a restaurant.
Pick up that rock.
I want
I go
fries
pick up
with
the rock.
that.
Here,
Look at you, what a good point.
So
I was in the military. I'm an expert at taking orders.
well.
No, I say, "Yes, sir." And I go pick up the rock and I walk back and I set it down.
That's kind of cute.
My hand behind my back. And I'm like...
I like that.
I go up and I pat you on the head.
This
But I
is-
can barely reach, so I'm on my tiptoes.
I put you on my shoulders.
I drop to one knee and I say, "Sir, thank you, sir."
Okay.
The amulet
I
opens.
like this Desmond.
Claudette
We're all just
Claudette
monsters.
that one
smiles
time you
cheek to
fucking
cheek.
did
She looks
something.
very genuine. Would you like to prove yourself?
Absolutely. I stand up, walk away from William.
Touch my nose.
Wait, I'm wearing gloves. I set my I'm wearing gloves.
So you can take the gloves off and touch her?
No.
You
Was,
filthy beast, how disrespectful.
Where me?
With your bare hands. I'm sorry I didn't make that too
I take the
specific.
gloves off. There's a big scar on the back of my hand, and they're very sweaty.
She likes it. Come on.
It's manly.
Okay.
They're calloused. They're badly calloused, because I've been wielding a sword and shield. I was like,
I feel
so
like
you
it's
both-
just inconvenient.
As you do that,
"Get out
So-
of that."
you do that, and like you feel really weird, but you don't understand what's going on. You guys behind him after
It's like
he
behind her,
booped the
shit, we're in
nose.
glass.
Hold on, he booped the nose.
Uh-huh.
He turns around, his mouth is gone.
I hate that.
Hold on a second.
I hit it. My beard is still there though, and the outline of my mouth, so it's just like no lips.
Wait,
wait,
have
wait.
you seen The Brothers Grimm?
No.
Watch
Actually, I
it,
think the
because
beard
that's
has grown
exactly what
over
it-
it.
that's what-
So
exactly
it's
what
just
I think.
hair and then no mouth and just.
Oh.
Hold on, we're consulting.
You can continue.
Okay.
Wait, could we like initiate our plan that we're having over here though?
Real quick after.
No, you have to
Claudette's-
plan in character.
Yes.
Wait,
Thank you.
Desmond has good ears. He can listen to everything you're saying now.
but like we were whispering.
Hold on, I didn't hear what's going on. He didn't hear what's going on, but
That was the
Claudette
point,
is
it
still
was in
talking.
character.
Claudette's still not talking. It's in character. The fucking mic needs to be picked up.
But he
on
can't
that.
hear it. It's like when we want to keep a
It's
secret from
super
everyone else.
in
Okay.
character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I can role play. Share it for the group, for the entertainment
All right.
of the
Fine.
listener.
Hold on a second. No, I'll allow this to see for my own entertainment as well. But Claudette looks at you two with her eyes back at you, Tip, and then back at you, William. Desmond can't do anything unless he's told to do it. You guys have all the power, and he can't tell you what to do.
For how long?
Desmond's hands
I
are covered
start
in
checking
sticky,
my
sticky
entire
foam.
body because like when I originally like grabbed his nose, I'm like searching.
For what?
What's gone?
Oh, what'd he take?
Well, no,
Mouth.
like when I went and touched
Her nose.
her nose, so I'm like searching my
Oh.
body,
Oh,
like
it's
what am I
gone.
missing?
Gear that needs to.
Pussy's gone.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
it's all gone.
Where'd the mouth go? And
Your beehole's gone. Now you shit out your pussy.
Ew!
oh, I thought it was like a human centipede situation.
eyes.
She put your mouth on her asshole.
They're
But my
both
ass
gone.
was
Now you
also
just-
gone, and it was in the glass.
That'd be
Anyway.
weird. It's just like the-
The last thing you said was, for how long? Well, until he finishes this. And behind her, you see this kind of big, hulking body. As much as, like, it's big. And it's behind her, and it's coming through the thing slowly, not
Finishes.
not walking.
How
Yeah.
much could he eat without a mouth?
That's what I was thinking. It was like,
We
It's
didn't
not
order
walking,
you.
it's kind of just melding. It has 6 arms on each side. 1,
I
2,
need it.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
On
Hold on.
each
12?
side.
Yeah.
Big hugs.
it was a spider.
Hold on. It's holding something. You can't see it until it comes out of the wall. And it falls out, and then
What
No
noise
head.
does it make when it hits the ground?
Oh, it's like one of those.
just
never
like
mind.
a plop, and then it
Like
gets back
dropping a
up.
sponge on tile.
Not spun, it's
Makes
not
no
wet.
sense.
It's not wet at all. And it kind of just stands up, and it's holding sign language for the listener.
I don't need to know.
Well, like,
What's
I'm
it holding?
I'm gonna cut back when you're done talking.
Well, when I'm talking, there's a point to be listening to.
damn.
I am, yeah.
Are you? What was he holding?
We
What was
don't
the body
know
holding?
yet.
You said we didn't know until he
He
went out of the
fell.
glass.
Okay.
And he fell
He
and
fell.
flung. Thank you.
It's holding a violin and a
Dude.
bow. And
Violence will be tolerated.
Claudette looks at both of you
Mhm.
and says, "Until the end of this song." And it starts playing, but then it starts heading towards Desmond,
Oh!
and the floor
Makes the
under
drum
you guys and Koa
Yeah.
raises
Oh.
over, having you guys up higher,
Yeah.
and there's just Desmond and the 12-armed.
Can I do anything right now?
Not until they say something.
Obi-Wan?
And
So what's my default action if they're not telling me to do anything?
you can do things, but you can't.
You can't jack off.
You can do things. You can do things. You can't walk around. Like you can walk around, but you can't.
Desmond's trial. You can't jack off for a year. No!
That's actually bad for you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that no.
No Dak challenge? No fat?
It wasn't. I thought it was
Slide
wrong.
down.
Anyway, so you can walk around. You can do things, but you can't attack. Or we're just gonna. You can't attack unless they tell you exactly what to do.
Alright,
guys
character
will-
sheet.
You guys will describe what he does, and you will say what he does, and like when he does it, he will roll, but you guys have to like.
Tom, what do you? So we're like the DM kind of.
No,
You are him.
We are his role play
but
without
in
his
character.
roles.
You as Tip are telling Desmond what to do. You as Lilium are telling
I
Desmond
feel
what
like
to
that's
do.
a really bad idea because whenever we're together, bad shit
Yeah,
happens.
we're just gonna fuck around and be like, alright, so as it approaches you, you take off your pants.
Go quick.
Oh, check it off, no, stop! Moon him.
Put your Norman.
Goatsy.
Ooh.
All right.
Put your dick inside the violin while he's still
Trying
strong.
to sort of fuck yourself.
In order, I gotta obey
Tip
it.
doesn't know what that is.
Well,
This
it's
is gonna be
gonna be a
wild.
long song.
I was gonna say, so how long is this song? 32 minutes?
When I wrote this.
How long has this song been going on? Well, it's been 1 week since the song began.
Oh, that's so. You should have done that.
I wrote this with a different song in mind, though.
No, if it's a song you wrote, I don't want to hear it.
I didn't write it. It's just
So is this like the commercial break in the middle of the episode? And
Hi
then
guys,
musical
it's
break?
your
Representing Audible.com.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll.